I'm the press secretary at the White House Office on National Drug Control Policy. I was born in Monterrey. I spent a lot of time on the border, and when we immigrated to the U.S., I was 8.5 years old, and that's when drug trafficking and violence on the border really started to pick up. And so we would come back to visit on occasion, and I would see sort of the impact that that was having in my hometown, you know, where my grandmothers lived, where my uncles lived. I would hear stories of people who were disappeared. I would hear gunshots. The border started to change, and that sort of inspired me to pursue drug policy. You know, in college, I wrote my thesis on violence related to organized crime, and then my thesis advisor sort of sent me to Mexico City to work on this issue for several months. I did a fellowship in Buenos Aires as well, and I did a lot of research on human rights as it relates to corruption when it's connected to organized crime. And so sort of my connection to drug policy comes from that proximity, you know, the fact that it's been present in my life, you know, throughout. Addiction is a disease that doesn't discriminate based on any sort of factor, age, gender, socioeconomic status, whether you're an immigrant or not. Addiction is addiction. It's a disease. And so, and particularly in the Hispanic community, it's still very stigmatized. You know, people don't seek treatment for any sort of addiction. So I think it's important to have voices from all perspectives at the table when it comes to this issue, or any issue for that matter. And so part of my job, as I see it, is to sort of help communicate the importance of eliminating the stigma around addiction in our community, and also the importance of getting treatment or seeking help when you need it. We met a woman in Connecticut who had been in recovery for 3 years from an opioid use disorder, who got treatment using the medications that we help promote here at the White House, and who was now working at a recovery center, you know, helping people like her get better. So those stories are sort of, you know, sort of crystallize what it is that we're working on, and seeing that connection between the policies that we work at the federal level and how they're impacting people, you know, every single day has been really instructive for me. It's been motivational. It keeps me going, and it sort of highlights the urgency of the work that we do.
Hey, NBC News fans, thanks for checking out our YouTube channel. Subscribe by clicking on that button down here, and click on any of the videos over here to watch the latest interviews, show highlights, and digital exclusives. Thanks for watching.